are backstage at the BB&T Center. We're getting ready for Halsey, the Hopeless Fountain Kingdom Tour.
Yes.
So, first of all, the shirt, loving it.
Hey,
Goku, Dragon Ball Z, all day.
Yes, exactly.
I just want to say 2 points, right, when talking about the album. You said that it's learning to choose yourself without needing anybody else, right? Which is kind of self-awareness. Where is, like, creative space, mental space when making that album? For that?
Oh, you know, so I just got out of a relationship. I'd been with someone for about 3 years, you know, and, you know, I'm in this empty house, and suddenly I'm doing everything alone. I'm going to eat alone, doing my laundry alone, I'm going to bed alone, and when you've been dependent on someone for 3 years, it's a big difference. It's like a complete reality check, like shock. And so, for me, it was like, it wasn't so much the day-to-day stuff that was getting to me. I could do my laundry by myself, and, you know, I could figure out what I wanted to eat without bugging someone, going, what do you want? I don't know, what do you want? I don't know. But it wasn't until I started realizing that there's a lot of parts of me that were really dependent on them. Like, I didn't really think I was pretty unless someone told me I was every day. And I didn't really think I was funny unless someone laughed at my joke. Or didn't think I was smart unless someone said that I was. So without having that person there, that soundboard, to, you know, bounce all of this perception of you back at you, when being alone and realizing I don't have a very good relationship with myself.
Right.
Wow.
Which is key.
Yeah. Realizing I needed someone to fill that space, and so, you know, I got into Romeo and Juliet because this idea of these two lovers from, you know, the world's trying to keep them apart, and they believe their love is stronger, and they literally let themselves die in the name of their love. And I realized that I had kind of like let a part of myself die, like in the name of my love. What if I would have just stayed true to myself? It probably would have worked out for me better in the end.
So are you back?
Yes,
Nice.
definitely back.
Nice.
Took some time to be alone, and, you know, to write the album, and really got to know myself, which I think I would have done even if I wasn't a musician. I think part of being in your early 20s is that self-discovery.
Yeah,
so
100%.
I'm just doing it in a weirdly amplified way.
I think it's super interesting that you said you think, you know, being a musician is kind of you said it's a phase. It could be a phase. Why do you say that?
I know. Before I was making music, I was a painter, and I've been an artist most of my life. It's been like my identifier. When I was like 15 or 16, like, you know, if you ask someone about me, like, oh, what do you know about Ashley? It's like, oh, she's an artist. She draws. Like, she paints. That was my thing. And now, you know, a couple years later, if someone asked about me, it's like she's a musician. That's my identifier. Right. So it's kind of like how quickly that managed to change, and I think about all the different things I'd like to get involved in my life, be it film or, you know, writing a book or, you know, some form of charity or politics. Like, it's nice to think that I have the freedom to explore different things.
I want to talk about your first passion, which you said painting, right? Art.
Yeah.
I'm same.
Really?
Yeah. So the question here is, and you said, you know, videography, cinematography. You were nominated for a BB for cinematography.
Yeah.
That, I mean, super admiration for you, just creative process, because I feel like I'm the same way. How important is it to you to correlate the visual aspect to the emotion of the record that you wrote?
It's super important. I think the way I kind of approach an album, the way that a director approaches a film, and like I'm a huge film fanatic, and I think that personally for me, in my experience with a movie, the first mistake a director can make is not giving you enough background on the characters before stuff starts happening. So, like, you know, if something traumatic or awful happens to a character that I don't really care about, I'm not invested in the film. So for me, like, the visual element of things really helps give my listeners, like, background info about these characters I'm creating that are kind of just these little avatars of me, like the people in my life, you know, so that they care about them when, you know, the record progresses and things start to go south, or, you know, a character has a small victory, or, like, you know, in Hopeless Fountain Kingdom, the character learns to love herself after everything, and like that needs to mean something to someone. They need to be like, that's me, or I know that person, or I know someone like that person, so that the songs are more meaningful, and a huge portion of that is by including the visual element.
I love that you speak in colors, so before I let you go, we're gonna do one word association game.
Love.
The name or thing that I say, just give me a color or colors that come to mind.
Okay, cool.
Ready? Panic at the Disco.
Ooh, red, black, gold,
all right,
a little bit of white.
Cool. Party Next Door, who's on tour with you right now?
Ooh, kind of like limey neons, but like in a seedy way, so like a lime green and orange, but like dark, very like, yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ooh, she's really bright. She's a lot of teals, but she's like seafoam green, kind of like She's tertiary colors, and colors that aren't primary colors. She's a little bit different than
Oh my God, I love it.
it.
And then last but not least, President, the 45th President, Donald Trump, colors.
I mean, the go-to is orange, but not for a synesthesia reason. Simply because that's what color he is.
Cool. Well, Halsey, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us here at Part 96.
Thank you for having me.
We're excited to see you and continue success. You're amazing.
Thank you.
The shirt, oh my God, everything. Jersey, stand up.
Woo! Thank you, guys.